Hi there, guys. Just a couple of things I want to talk about real quick about relationships and dating and that type of thing. Obviously, when you're out there looking for a man, wherever that may be, it's always good to finally have that guy come up and ask you out on that date. When that moment does actually happen, it's pretty exciting for both the guy and the woman. Now, obviously, if you want a man to approach you, you have to make yourself approachable. Now, basically, in our society, it's generally the man's job to go up to the woman to strike up a conversation and possibly ask her out on a date. Now, a lot of women do things that actually prevent men from approaching them without even realizing it. One example is if you go out to a club or a bar or with a large group of friends or whatever, if you're in a big group, it is a lot less likely for a man to approach you, and there are a number of reasons for this. One is that a nice guy might feel like he's interrupting if you're sitting there, chatting up with your friends. A bigger reason is the fear of rejection. It's not easy for a lot of guys to approach a woman because of the fear of rejection, obviously. The only thing that's worse than being rejected by a woman is being rejected by a woman in front of several other women. That is a guy's worst nightmare. All but the most confident of men will have this image in their mind of going up to you, getting shot down, and then having a group of attractive women laughing at him. There's nothing worse than that. To make yourself approachable, you'll have to spend a little bit of time by yourself. You can still go to a bar or a club with your friends, but you can take a little walk by yourself or, stand by the bar for a minute without traveling in a pack, obviously. Your body language also says a lot about the way you carry yourself and can make you more or less approachable. Men are simple creatures, though, so it's important to keep things as simple as possible. Always remember that. If you want a man to approach you, make eye contact with him and give him a nice little smile. If he's attracted to you and he's not a complete wimp, then more than likely he will come up to you. What am I saying? If you want a man to approach you, you'll have to make it as easy as possible for him. Breaking away from your group of friends for just a minute or two and giving a guy a nice smile lets him know that you might be attracted to him as well and give him an opportunity to approach you without the risk of being embarrassed in front of a lot of your friends. Thanks so much for listening. Ladies, again, last but not least, go to girlgetsmarried.com. Download the free report that I have for you there. It gives you a lot of tips, and it's good stuff about relationships and getting it going and keeping a relationship. Again, girlgetsmarried.com. We know it's tough out there. Thanks so much for listening, and good luck.